So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gibbs straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Another run for Gibbs here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. To throw is gone. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Red, yellow, fury, black, ultra.
Love. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Hey, go 45. You don't blue. Hey, green. Smash, red. Hey,
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Claws red. Let's go. Blue, go. Black 40. Yellow, go. Steel, black. Hey, go steel. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good. We're on Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 8 yards out. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay,
the
ready?
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Hustle, hustle.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red, cut.
Throwing, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 45 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. As it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, break. White. Ready. 6, smash, red 6, mega. Check, smash. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Drill green. Red, 38. Hey, red. Steel, black. Hey, blue. Black ultra. Say.
Love looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Blue striker. Green jack. Black shot. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And the Packers first down.
And now Love going to change things up.
10
And
seconds.
now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Red.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Smash. Red. Pause. Red. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with the pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. These two teams all tied after one.
And it's third down.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Goff. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no run here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's gone. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Louis.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Yes, sir. Hey, 76. What's up?
Here's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him for the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Listen. What's up?
Goff now looks to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Khalif Raymond from 6 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Gets around him. And he returns this to the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go, set.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. In motion left goes Watson. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they'll want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
Here's Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Goff. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
180. That's it.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 22 yards.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
I'm the man to get with other southern rapper hooded than this.